Hi everyone and welcome to Secondhand Sunday. I'm on to share with you all the goodies that I got when I went to the secondhand stores last week for my birthday. I thought as a birthday treat I will take myself to the secondhand shops, so I did. There wasn't anything like really great, but I still of course got a pile of stuff. So it's nice to share it with you all. So I grabbed this gift bag. It's a wine one, very long, but I really enjoyed making my flamingo journal with a gift bag. So when I see a nice one that's themed, I figure I'll grab it and try and make a wine journal out of that sometime. More sheet protectors. These ones are full scap size, which is nice for your longer pieces. Nice and thick ones as well. So I just saw someone on Marketplace selling 1,000 of these for $20. I was like, ooh, and it's like, no, because I bought heaps of these. Every time I go to the op shops, I grab more and more of them. Probably cheaper for me to get the 1,000, but it's good to give money to the op shops. This is inkjet fabric paper, double-sided matte cloth paper, apparently, which I've never used before. So, and that was only $2, which is amazing, I think, for 50 sheets. So I thought I would give that a go in my printer. These envelopes, there were a couple of packets of like normal style envelopes, but they're really nice little ones, perfect for our journals. And then there were these, like your coin envelope style. A few packets of those, so I snapped those up. There's a writing set that has the envelopes and the paper. So that's the paper. I think I've got some other that's in this style. I think it's a bit more yellow. But they're beautiful. Nice scalloped edges on the top flap. And they're scented. There was this, it says leather ribbon. I'm not sure if it's leather or suede or just, I did buy a whole heap of this sort of thing once, a few different colours, and it broke really easy. This might actually be leather because it's not breaking. I got some of the, I think the other stuff I got's your imitation stuff and it breaks quite easily. So I think there's black and then there's a little bit of brown as well, so great for closures. Some brown braid. It's like your fishbone pattern. That's lovely with the frayed edges as well. Thought that was really nice. So 2 nice wads of that. A few more ribbons. So, oh, this is a lace. So I like the green of that. That's the whole roll as well. Very nice. And I was going to say turquoise, but it's not turquoise here. Whatever colour that is, aqua sort of ribbon. And some royal blue ribbon. I'm pretty sure when I went looking for royal blue ribbon at one stage I didn't have much, so thought I'd grab that. There were some bobbins. Hopefully these will fit all right in my sewing machine. Most of them do. Sometimes they make funny noises, but... So a whole stack of them, which is great because I do find it annoying having to change the colours out on your bobbin, you know, and waste the thread and that sort of thing. And lately I've reorganised mine and I store them on these little bobbin pins. Now there's a link to these down below. They're one of my Amazon products. Yeah, and I'm an associate for Amazon, so if you purchase through my link I get a a little bit of commission, which, yeah, isn't much, but every little bit helps. But I thought I'd share these with you because these were a game changer for me. You just pull them out like that, and they do fit into most of your bobbins. And you get different coloured ones, so you just squish them down, stick your bobbin up there, and then just put them like that. Because I'm always grabbing the bobbin, and especially if you use similar colours, it's very hard to tell sometimes which one matches which. So this keeps them together for me when I swap them out. So I've got a whole lot more of those now so that I don't have to unwind what's left on my bobbins to put a new colour on. I always collect them if they're cheap too. Embossing folder, which was a great find. I think it was only $1. So it's an inside-out embossing plate, and it's a frame it. So it's got that frame, which is beautiful. So very happy to find that. I've still got some room in my embossing folders that I picked up from Marketplace to put them in. Some retro ribbons. 3 meters in total. Some huge flowers, but I love the colour of them, so they might look nice with some layers on them on a cover. Some note cards with envelopes. It's quite a new pack, but they're retro 60s style cards, so I thought they were worth grabbing. And just plain envelopes that I can use. So it's a 2 different style of card. Grabbed this pack. I love those roses. Again, more envelopes. I could craft envelope journals for the rest of my life and I'd still never get through all my envelopes. Looks like there's some different designs here. That one says especially birthday love and especially for you. Happy birthday. But you can just cover over the happy birthday if you use them in your journal. They're quite big though. But you could cut them down as well. So they're beautiful. And then the matching envelopes. Next I will do maybe this. So this is, it says white braid. This is beautiful. I have to dye a bit of that. There's a fair whack of it. And I think this one was $1. It's really strange in that secondhand shop because it was the salvos and the prices have gone up so much, but occasionally something will be some ridiculous price. But I wasn't complaining. And then this, which was $2, so it's a whole lot of your mustard cord. It's a whole stack of that. And then there was this, a bolt of this fringe. I was looking at thinking, no, it's a bit big in that. And then I thought, wow, well, that was $4. And I think, I'm not sure how much this sort of thing costs, but for that much, I think that's a bargain. So, snapped all of that up. Got some fabric that I shouldn't have got. Trying to tell myself not to get any more fabric until I sort out and pass on some of the stuff I've got here. But this one's so retro and it's got purple and green, so I had to get that. Slightly textured. Nice big lot. I think this is a pillowcase, but it looks vintage, doesn't it? It's quite a big one. And purple and green again, so I had to get it. And I quite like the lace on the edges as well. So next we will do this. So Patterns knitting book, but it's got men in it for a change. So I thought I should grab this because usually it's always babies or ladies. nicely coloured pages, and then I love the pictures of the men. Really cool. $0.50. There's this Moments. So I just love the pages again, purple and green. But I love it because it's got like a teapot and the teacups. So I think these would be great to put. You can put it as a whole page in a journal, or just fold it and put it in a tuck spot. They're really nice though. This money plan. It's a financial planner which I'll need for all my spending. But this is good for the price. It's really good. Heaps of pages. I can use these in my journal when I give up after a week tracking my money. But otherwise, yeah, heaps of pages to be able to do all your financial planning and that. It's even got bank reconciliation at the back and all that sort of stuff. So, and some sheets, clear sheets. So we'll see how long it takes for me to get started with it, and then to quit and use them as pages in my journals. Love this. It's a photo album. Another thing I'm trying not to get more of are these photo albums. But look at that cover. It's gorgeous. What I really love too is the size of these frames. And you may remember one of my previous journals for the Tracy Fox Creative Design team. I did use these photo frames on the front, and I used pages from the same book on the back. Yeah, I used them on the front and the back, and cut one down for the spine as well, and did your gusset binding. It's not gusset, is it? It's corset binding, your corset binding. And that turned out so pretty, so I thought these are just a lovely size to use for that. And they're all the same, which I really like too. So I thought that was definitely a good investment. That was a picture and cross-stitch book. Love that page, but I think I saw, like, it's got a few pages of all your little patterns, which I like because I don't want to sit and do a big cross-stitch, but I would do small ones to put into journals. And this one's got some gardening bits and pieces and sewing bits and pieces, and I think I saw that and thought, yeah, I like this one, so I'll grab this. Oh, this I had to get to, the Runaway Chick. This is beautiful. So it's all embossed pages. And they're just gorgeous. Even the little chicken and all the whites around here is all embossed as well. I just think this will make the cutest journal. I'm a real sucker for chickens and ducklings and rabbits. It's just the cutest. Fox. I might have to try and take him out for my son's journal. You will see. Beautiful book, that. And one more book, Scottish Birds, from Valerie Tom, or Thom. I think you'd say Tom. This edition is 2000, first published in 94. So glossy, but that's all right. I like the size of the birds for tags, and big tags, little tags, journaling cards. Nice ones to fussy cut as well. Yes, I know I shouldn't be getting more books, but I can't help myself. And oh no, not the last. I got this. Some silk ribbon. Love the colour. It's like a shiny olive colour. I think that is beautiful. And then the last thing is this bag that I got in the kids section, and it has your little stamps in it. I'm a sucker for these little things as well. But I like the size of them. And I think I got this one because it had one in particular that I like the look of. I don't know about the rest, so let's see what rubbish I bought myself. Oh, they're still in their wrapping and everything. Anyway, I won't bother stamping them. If the inks run out, then I can just use my own ink, which I'd prefer anyway, because then I can get the colours I want. But I've got this little cute bee. Now, this sort of thing I wouldn't buy. But you could use that in a little golden book, or if you're doing a journal for a child. These little flowers are sweet. I'd use those. That's that honey pot. Another cute little bee. Watering can with flowers. I like that too. Now, is that the same, or is it just rolled over? Oh, that's the same. Okay. So that one might go somewhere else. And that's the same. So it looks like I've got two sets, although they're different stripes. I think the stripes probably do come with it. Oh, hang on, have they got different faces? Yeah, that one's got a flower up the top. That one's got a winky face. But yeah, love the honey pot. Oh, I like that one too. A beehive. And now is the honey pot the same as the other one? Yeah, so those two are the same. So that was it for my birthday op shop haul. That was heaps of fun. Got myself a whole lot of rubbish to play around with. It's a cheap way of getting yourself a whole pile of birthday presents. So I hope you enjoyed that. Take care of yourselves. Be good, and I will see you again soon. Bye.